I got some great news to share with you guys and some bad news, and I have a warning to share with you guys as well. You better listen to this. Stay tuned. But here's my bunker here.
Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today.
I tell you guys, this is probably one of the best purchases I've ever made, besides my lovely and beautiful 2019 YZ450FX Custom Supermoto, which I did a full build series on. Make sure to go check that build series out. But this thing, this utility trailer is awesome, man, because I'll be using this tomorrow to pick up my brand new motorcycle, and I will be doing a reveal this Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is my normal video upload date and time. This is awesome, man. I tell you guys, I have a link to this. It stands up here. It's a folding utility trailer that actually holds a full-size side-by-side. This is how I was able to trailer my golf cart, my Craigslist golf cart that I paid $750 for, and fix it up. And this has been awesome out here in the country. And told my YZ450FX Custom Supermoto there. But I'll be using this to go pick the bike up tomorrow. And this has hauled a king-size bed to take to the trash. It's you can put washer and dryer on there. You can put big sheets of plywood, man. This thing has been really awesome. It takes very little room. Like I said, I have a link to it in the description and comment section of this video. I tell you guys, if you ride a motorcycle out there, make sure you're wearing the full gear. And I got some awesome gear I have links to, such as my ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet that comes with an automatic tint shield, my motovlog camera, airbag vest, which is awesome, keep you safe, jacket, shorty gloves. Links to all my stuff's in the description and comment section of my video. That's the good news, guys. The motorcycle's coming tomorrow, and look at that view, baby. Look at that. As you guys know, I'm out here at my Georgia country property. 20 acres out here. It's beautiful, man. I'll be doing a full house tour here coming up as well. And also, I made the trails better on the property, and I'm still working on some new trails as well. But I hope to get a drone. For those of you, let me know what's the best drone to get. I thought about getting a Skydio 2. Leave a comment below and let me know what's the best drone I should get. Also, leave a comment and if you have any questions to ask me, about the property or anything. But the bad news that I have for you guys is, and a warning to all of you, is that first off, I decided not to get the Raptor, the 2021 Raptor 700R, which I had a deal I was working out with the dealer. Man, I tell you, they're ripping people off at the dealerships, guys. Seriously, and they can, because there's high demand and low supply. If you could even find what you're looking for, I tell you guys, you're lucky, because most of the stuff is sold out, or it's sold before it even comes. But they had a Raptor 700R, and the base price was $97.99. Dude was gonna charge me $14,500 out the door with MSRP plus all these dealer fees and everything, and that's not even including taxes on the machine. I said, "Are you crazy? All these fees are charging?" I was like, "Oh my God!" It was like they were charging like $1,200 for a dealer prep fee, like $500 for a documentation fee. Like, they're really ripping people off with the fees. And I called a bunch of dealers, and all of them were charging fees like that. And I canceled the deal. And usually when you can't, you say, "Hey, no, I can't do that," they'll usually call you back and work out a deal. They never called me back, guys. I said, forget it. And also I'm thinking, how much content can I provide with a four-wheeler, guys? You know what I'm saying? Two wheels move the soul, but four wheels, off-road. I would ride my trails a few times, do some rounds here on my trails. But by the way, some of you guys mentioned like CycleCruza, man. You only can ride so much on 20 acres. What I'm doing is my trails actually create a track, and I'll be adding more through like 12 plus acres here. I already have it on like 9 acres or so. But it forms a loop though, so it's going to be like so I can do timed laps. This will be like my practice facility. I'll have some jumps here. I can set up various conditions to help me gain skills so that when I go ride other places, off-road places, that I will be prepared skill-wise. So that's what, you know, my thinking is with doing these trails, because some of you thought, oh, you'll get bored riding the same trails. But if you change the track conditions and everything, and I'll be cutting more, like I said, it'll be nice, you know, going all through the woods here. Right now, it just kind of goes all the way around the perimeter of the property, and it's really technical in the middle, by the way. And it should be fun with some twisties and turns through the woods and stuff, so it'll be awesome. And like I said, I'll put some jumps here or something. But with the four-wheeler, I mean, how much content can I provide, man? Like, and I'm not just buying it for YouTube. I'd be buying it for myself. But I was thinking to spend like $16,000 on a four-wheeler, which should only cost like 10, how much value am I getting out of that when I'm not even going to be riding it that much? The side-by-side, I decided to cancel that deal too. Same thing, guys. The dealerships are ripping people off. $17,500 without taxes? I said, are you crazy? If I do ever get a side-by-side, I think I'll just get a Yamaha R-Max. You can never go wrong with a Yamaha. Yes, they cost a whole lot more, $20,000 plus. But here's my bunker here. This is a storm bunker. Check it out. Look at that. I was thinking about putting a solar panel up top. Let me see if I get, I'm curious to see if I get signal here. Let's take a look here and see. Barely, but I get signal. The cool thing about out here, we get really strong cell signal all throughout my woods, man. So, that's awesome. Yeah, this is good to have, man. And I'll tell you guys, this is one of the best things about living out here in the country, guys, is listen to this, just listen. Silence. And it's beautiful, gazing up at these really tall pine trees and hiking on my trails here every morning. I love it, man. It's absolutely love it. I highly recommend it for you guys. But I'll tell you one thing, which, you know, some of you guys asked me about trespassers. Luckily, with my property, I don't get trespassers out here because the way my property is situated and where it's at. And nobody really trespasses out here. Neighbors don't even trespass on each other's properties out here. But I've seen on YouTube where this one guy, a motovlogger and, you know, motorcycle enthusiast that owns a lot of acres, he's got these people in like his old beat up, rusted up single wide that are tweakers that constantly trespass on his property and tear down his fence and steal his trail cameras and stuff and all kinds of problems. And I couldn't imagine dealing with that, man, constantly. Luckily, like I said, we don't have the problem out here. But if you're going to get a country property, guys, do your research. That's all I got to say. Check out, scope out the neighbors, research the town, the crime rate. Make sure you're not far from the hospital and supermarket. And make sure you got a way to get decent internet access. And it's a lot of factors to consider, man. Make sure you check that well water, get it tested, make sure it's okay. Get the septic tank tested. Just like I said, a lot of factors involved with buying a country property. But when you find the right property like I did, guys, you'll love it. Because it is absolutely amazing, guys. Honestly, I'm ready to sell my Ohio house, to be honest with you. I thought about renting it out maybe. But I hate being a landlord. I rented out a house I owned in Colorado. And man, I had nothing. I had problems. They tore up my house. I did a video on that. If you want to go check, I'll include the link in this video. If you want, I'll show you the house in the area in Colorado where I used to live, and talk about the horrible horror story that I had being as a landlord and dealing with tenants out there. But I know some of you guys do well with that, but it's tough, man, being a landlord. You're going to have problems sooner or later. But leave a comment below if you have any questions about anything right now. This is the trail I created here. The connects, like the trail I just walked on. there's another trail along the other perimeter of the property, and this is the connecting trail that I created from scratch right here. I took down a bunch more trees and probably should do maybe a couple more to widen it up a bit. But this should be fun with my, like I said, I got a new motorcycle coming, and it's something totally different for the channel, and I hope you guys appreciate it. And I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. If it's crap, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, and I'm gonna put it on, I'm gonna sell it. So everybody has said it's absolutely awesome, and I've seen nothing but positive reviews on it. So we'll see. I don't know, man. I also want to get, there's another motorcycle I want to get. I want to have a barn built on this property so I can put a bunch of different motorcycles and side by sides and all kinds of four-wheelers and all kind of fun man toys. I love my toys, man. I sold off, I had four bikes at one time, and I miss having different bikes, and it'll be nice to have a bunch of different fun man toys and power sport vehicles and stuff. See here, look at this, look how technical this is. You can't really tell on camera, but this would be pretty rough with a side-by-side. I know I could probably pull it off, possibly with a Raptor, I don't know. See, look here, look at that. Look at that, it's uneven everything, man. I may have to even that up or something, but so see, this is the technical portion of my trail. But I tell you, it's really awesome out here, man. Highly recommend it, guys. See, it turns here, and then you turn here. I may have to take down this tree to widen it up or clear this out so it's wider if I ever decide to take a side-by-side through here. And I tell you guys that trail building is extremely tough work, man. It is very, it's the best cardio workout that you could probably do, man. I'm telling you, man, very stressful. There's the junkyard here, my back property here, as you can see. I did meet these neighbors, by the way. I did a video on it, talking about it, but they were really nice. I mean, it was tense at first because I was like way up there, up on the hill, and they're like, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" I said, "Who are you?" And but I finally met up with them, and everything was all good. We exchanged numbers and everything, so it turned out okay. All the neighbors around here are really awesome. Like I said, nobody trespasses on anybody's property, really. So it's awesome, man. See, here's this section here, which leads back to the front of the property. Like I said, this is a big track that I'm creating here, but this is awesome, man. The only thing I'll tell you guys is that riding, on pine straw and a lot of leaves and stuff, you need some fat tires, man. Because I tell you, ADV tires, that those Shinko 705s I have on my Supermoto, it's like riding on ice. My front wheel almost washed out, and I was only doing probably like 10-15 miles an hour through here, and then the front tire almost washed out. I tell you, it's slippery, man. So whatever off-road vehicle I get, I'm gonna have to get some real fat tires with some good grip to run through here. But it's awesome, man. But yeah, guys, like I said, leave a comment below. Ask me some questions, whatever questions you have about the property. Some of you guys wanted to know, how I was able to pay cash for the property. Like, what did I do to be able to save up that type of money? And that's all you do, is you work hard, you save, you invest, and you be patient, and you get what you want. And I tell you, when you pay for cash, guys, that your bid, if it's an all cash bid, because right now in this real estate market, especially with country properties, and so in the city, from what I hear as well, is that there's going to always be multiple bidders, and the cash bidders are always at the cream of the crop. That's how I was able to get this property, guys, because I was the second lowest bidder, but my bid was selected because it was all cash. So cash is king, guys. I'll tell you that right now. But as you can see, there's my house there. We're headed back towards the front. And I still have yet to make trails through the front woods. And the woods over there is about probably a good 10 acres over there that I haven't cut trails through. But anyways, guys, like I said, make sure to leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate all you guys. Make sure to check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto. So until next time, catch you guys later. Thumbs up. Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.